Hello everyone, I am Frazier2198.
And I'm Sam Eaton TV.
And welcome to another episode of Assassination Classroom, episode 6. Okay guys, so this is the midterm episode in which the class had their midterms, and Kuro sensei, cleverly enough, managed to multiply himself. How he did this was basically he used his super speed to create sort of images of himself, of clones. And a student asked, hey, aren't you going to get tired at some point? And he's like, don't worry, I have another clone resting in the back. And of course that doesn't really make much sense, considering he's still moving at Mach 20, creating all these clones. So basically each clone is designated to each subject. So you have math, English, social studies, Japanese, and they have different headbands. And it was really funny because one of the headbands was a Naruto headband, which is really funny because, again, referencing animes are
Wait, those
always...
were clones?
Um...
I thought it was that he was moving so fast that it appears he's at every desk.
Yeah, that's technically like a clone. Like they're not.
No,
it's
no,
not.
it's
No,
not.
it's not. No, yeah, it is. It's not a physical clone. It's more. It's more of the. Hey, I'm moving really fast, so you can see me, but in different.
That's not a clone.
Yeah, they said it was a clone.
Did they? I must have
Yes.
missed that line. Oh.
They said it was a clone.
Oh, in that case, the show's wrong.
Oh wow, show! How dare you? Your sci-fi crap. Anyway, so the teachers, well, Kuro Sensei, Kawasama, and the female teacher, Professor Bitch, which they didn't call Professor Bitch in this episode, so I'm pretty happy. All have a meeting. They're in they're in the teacher's lounge, and the principal's there, and he's basically saying, yeah, I'm gonna have Class E stay at the bottom. The reason I do this is so that the students get encouraged not to, have bad grades, so that, we'll be a good school, and then everybody knows we're a good school, and that's my master plan. So yeah, the Class E is gonna be here, and we're gonna have students who are gonna fail be put here, and of course Kuro Sensei does not like this one bit. So what ends up happening basically is Kuro Sensei teaches them really strongly, and then he makes them all go out in the field, and he's like, no, before that they have a talk, and the students are basically, yeah, if we don't do well in grades, we always have assassination. So he makes them go in the field, and he's like making up a tornado, and whilst he's doing that, he's asking the teachers, the first one, Professor Bitch, hey, do you only think of one plan? She's like, no, of course not. I think of another plan, a contingency plan. And then he goes to the other teacher, the male one. He goes, hey, your knife tactics, do you only swing once, or do you have a backup? He goes, yeah, of course. This first swing is always important, but then the second one is also as important as the first one in case your opponent dodges it. And of course, what he's basically saying, Kuro Sensei, is, guys, I could be killed by anyone else apart from you guys, so do not, think that, assassination is going to help you later in life. I want you guys to get good grades. And he goes like, if you don't make it into the top 50, I'm gonna leave. So they're all doing it, and Nagisa and all the other students have this vivid imagination of basically the questions coming to life and being some sort of monster, basically, and what ends up happening is like Kuro Sensei's like, don't, like, he's with them spiritually, kind of thing. It's like, don't worry, Nagisa, look at this monster, look at its fin, it's a fin. And it's like, oh look, it's just a fish, and look, you have a knife, pair this fish. Of course they're doing really well, don't answer questions, but then question 11 stumps them, and apparently that's what gives them bad grades, which I don't understand. I'm assuming other questions on the test were different than just question 11, because that would make no sense if only question 11 was the only thing to get them down. What do you think?
Yeah, that didn't... They implied it was just one question, but if it was just that one question, either that question was worth like 100 marks, or they did terribly anyway.
Yeah, I think it was just, I think it was after question 11 that they gave them other questions that were like pop-up type quizzes kind of thing. So anyways, the male teacher's calling this teacher who works at the school, and he's like, what the hell is this crap? This can't be right. You guys tricked it. He goes, oh no, we didn't. This is our policy. We do this all the time. Hey, we even had the principal teach the students what was going to be on this test, so of course they would do well, because the freaking principal thought of the fucking test. And of course, they're pissed off, and Kuro Sensei is really depressed, and he's like, sorry guys, I failed you as a teacher. And then of course Karma comes in like a boss, and he's like, what do you mean you failed us? Look, I got almost like 100% in all my tests. And he's like in the top 50 basically. So he's like, and Karma's like, I don't want to leave this class. Killing you is more fun than me going in the boring classes that I had before. So I'm gonna try to kill you. And it was just kind of, Kuro Sensei's like, don't worry, we kind of failed midterms, but we'll do better on the other tests. And they all have like inspiration to fight and whatnot. And then that's the end of that episode. Alright, so some thoughts. Basically, what I think is that the principal is like the new enemy-ish now, because of how he's been introduced. You had a problem with that. Why?
My problem with him is that he is very clearly the villain because of the way he acts, and he's boring, and it's the idea of this head teacher being the bad guy just so he can make everyone else be better because they don't want to be like E-class. That's stupid to me. Like, it makes sense where he's coming from, but they're playing it too straight for me to be behind it because it's very stupid.
Makes sense. Like, what's stupid? The execution, how they did it?
Well, one, just the idea of a head teacher doing that, I think is stupid.
Not true. Not true. Okay,
And the way they portrayed him, I think, is stupid.
Okay.
Like, if he was eccentric, it would kind of be in the same spirit as the show, because the show doesn't take itself seriously, but this plot arc does.
Ish, kind of, yeah. But that's what I kind of like it. That's kind of like you have the comedy element
in
this.
That way in a show like this. You should take it, either don't do it at all, or do it in a way where it's interesting and fun. This is fun. Boring and stupid, and
it's
I
not
don't
boring.
like it.
Think of Matilda, right? Miss Trunchbull, right? There's no way, a principal would pull someone's ponytails and make the child fly across the playground.
However, that works for that film. I would say book, but I haven't read it. It works for that film because that film doesn't take itself seriously, and neither does Miss Trunchbull.
Neither does the series.
No, Miss Trunchbull's eccentric and kind of funny, and it works for that film because nothing in that film is serious.
Yeah.
However, in this show, nothing's serious apart from the villain and his plan.
Yeah, which is why...
If you're going to do something stupid, you should probably avoid playing it straight, because if you play it straight, it's just going to come off as stupid.
Yeah, but when his plan fails, it's going to be funny.
Will it, though? You don't know that.
Come on, it's like 22 episodes long. Who knows? It could easily fail, and that will be like egg on his face, and that will be the creme de la creme, and then you'll see Kuro Sensei just laughing his ass off or something in the back. Which is why I think it works, because they're making it serious, so that when it fails, it's funny.
But will it be funny, though?
Yeah, it's a funny show. Are you not laughing at some of the jokes?
No, I'm laughing. Well, not this episode, but...
Yeah. You were just...
Like, I'm laughing quite a few times per episode, but I don't see why him failing will be funny.
Yeah, plot convenient. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, that's just an issue. So if you guys want to comment down below what you think about Sam's opinion, that's fine. Comment down below what you thought about this episode. Like this video if you liked what we were talking about. Subscribe for me and Sam's channel. Link in the description for both if you want. And I have been Fishy298.
I've been Sam Aiden TV.
And we shall see you in the next episode. Hopefully some things will be cleared up. Bye, guys.
Bye.